she wants to do something, she just can't figure out
right,
what it is.
it's
okay to do it. You are a little hamster.
Shots goes. Hi, we're the Vogt family. I'm John Vogt.
I'm Mireille.
I'm Justin.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Aaliyah.
At the end of the church sermon, it was more of like a this, and then my mom looked over there, and Justin was already looking over here, and I was like, yeah, we're going to do this. Like, it's happening.
It was one of the days where Pastor Mike had said, you can, if you want to do it, if you've already made the decision, you can stop at the table and pick up a yard sign. And I walked out and said, you're going to get a yard sign, right? And he said, I already have one.
When we first heard about the watch parties, the New Life at Your House idea, I personally was a little bit like intimidated by it. Not because I was worried about having church at home or anything. I just wasn't really sure what to expect, what it'd be like. Thinking that, like, what if it's not the same? Like, you know, what if it doesn't have as much of an impact as going in person to church, because you can be in an environment where the Lord is there every time. And I was very, very pleased after the first watch party to realize that all of the feelings and the presence of the Lord mainly was still there, and with just as much intensity as going in person to church. And
I would say also that personally, you know, as younger and growing up, at times I may have felt like I could not be myself at church, you know, in the church. But having a watch party, like Jonathan was saying, it allowed us to be ourselves. It allowed the kids to be themselves, you know. We may have been listening to the word in our pajama pants, but, you know, they felt comfortable enough to express themselves and be relaxed and get the word, you know, right in front of the TV, on the couch, relaxed. So it definitely allowed the children to grow their relationships with the Lord. And I'm glad that even though we've started to transition back into in-person service, they have not let the fact that we may not be having watch parties anymore change the relationship that they've started to grow upon.
I would say out of church, since we've had these watch parties, there's been more, we've been having our own experiences with God more. So through these watch parties and being at home and worshiping at home, I think we've gained somewhat of we've become more comfortable with God in our own house compared to being in His house. So we were able to make our own house a part of God's house, and I feel like this is our secondary sanctuary. And if we're not able to be at church, I still have that same I can still feel that same, I guess I can still feel the Spirit of God in our house, and there's no difference, or it's not dialed down at all.